guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're playing a game, a scary story game. And today we're gonna be seeing a story about Bloody Mary. And I feel like this is gonna be so scary. But let's do this. So here is a movie. It's kind of like a movie, but you go through it. Oh my gosh, it's so scary. Let's enter. Okay, there's Bloody Mary. Okay, this is a warning. If you don't like scary things, please don't watch this. If you are scared of scary things, you can just click out an extra tab or play. Oh no, no. Candace, I'll just call her Candace. Invited her best friend over for a sleepover. The girls were all excited after setting in. Candy asked her friends who wanted to hear a scary story. They all raised their hands excitedly. Okay, guys, this is a scary one, so get ready. The girls all got giddy and wait for Candy to begin. Once a time, there was a house named Mary Whitefold in a deep forest. Mary was a beautiful woman who had become a powerful healer and would make potions with herbs to heal people from their illness. She was the best healer ever known. Okay, let's continue. And also, this is also a jump scare warning and a scary warning. If you are afraid of that or anything, then please get X out the video because this is a scary one. I haven't done so. This is the first scary one I've ever done. Okay, let's go to this one. But one day, while Mary was out in the forest collecting mushrooms, she tripped over a chain and fell face first into a large bear trap and snapped closed her face. Oh no! Oh no, I feel so bad. No, Mary! Everyone knows about Mary, but I feel like this story is going even deeper. Mary managed to break free out of the trap, but her face became horribly damaged. She refused to see everyone for over a year, while she may try different medicines to heal her scars on her face. Oh my gosh, she has one eyeball only. Those don't look like medicine, kind of. Creepy chicken. Okay, let's go to the next one. Nothing worked. Finally, she gave up and decided to wear a veil and cover her face, and she went back to work healing people. Everyone asked what happened over the last year and why she was wearing a veil. She told them that I just had needed time to study medicine and more, so her eyes became light sensitive, so she wore this. Then one day a man named Lord Halloran showed up at her house. Lord Harlan was just one of the many men who fall in love with Mary, and he'd come to ask her to marry him. Her. He presented a huge ruby ring and promised all her health if she would marry him, but Mary just didn't care, only on medicine. However, she did indeed find Lord Harlan to be very handsome, charming, intelligent, and sweet. So she told him that if he would marry, accept her as she is, and she would marry him. Lord Harlan was so excited. He knelt down and said, Mary, I accept you as you are. Will you marry me? Mary answered yes. Um, Mary answered yes. Harlan, and then I will. Again. Okay. So Mary knew that Lord Harlan was an honorable man of this world, so she would just knew that he would not be concerned how she looked after the accident. Mary held out her hand and Lord Harlan slipped on the ring. They embraced each other. Lord Harlan raised his hands up to her face and took off the veil to kiss her. Oh no. Once the veil was off, she smiled at him, but his eyes grew wide and his face cringed in disgust, and he jumped backwards. What happened to you? You're a monster, he cried out loud. Let's see what happened to Mary. She looks normal, not that bad. Okay, I see it. But she's not that bad. She still looks good. In that single moment, Mary's heart was shattered completely. Lord Helen ran from Mary's house, screaming out loud, Witch, Mary Whitfold is a witch! Oh my gosh, the Lord Helen is not a great person. Yeah. Word spread throughout the villages that Mary Whitfold has become a witch and she practiced black magic that was not true at all. The local people from the surrounding villages gathered together to confront Mary. They went to Mary's tiny door and kicked down her tiny house and kicked down the door. This is getting scarier and scarier. It's not scarier, it's interesting. When will the scary part come? So they dragged her out of the house and tore off her veil. They screamed in horror at the scare in Mary's face and began taunting and laughing at her. I feel bad for Mary. But now, Mary, if you say her 3 times something and light up candles and off the lights, don't ever do that, please. No, don't do that. They even made up a rhyme for her. Ooh, what's a rhyme? Mary, Mary, once so lovely. Mary, Mary, don't now so ugly. Oh, that's sad. I do not like these villagers. These villagers are mean, especially you, Lord Harlan. You should not treat people. You should treat people the way you wanted to be. You should treat people the way you wanted to be treated. After that day, Mary moved deeper into the forest, and she lived in a small mud and grass hut. She was filled with anger at how horribly she was treated and how she was betrayed. So she spent on her time learning witchcraft and cast a spell on the world that would last forever. She wrote down parchments would what would do one parchment each village so she would know. Wait, let me see. That's just scribbles. The spell would curse anyone who repeated that ugly rhyme. That villagers made up Mary, turning their face into a real monster. And if you repeat her name 3 times in front of a mirror in a darkened room, she will appear inside of it and looking back at you, and something terrible happens. This is actually real. Yeah, that would actually happen. Boo! Candy screamed. The girls all screamed with fright. This is getting scary. I'm scared. And that was the story of Mary Whitfield. Oh my gosh, what is that? The girls jumped and clapped, all of them agreeing the scary story was great, but also very, very scary and very, very sad too. Please, I'm closing my eyes. Okay. Then Tara put her hand up and dared them to all repeat Mary Whitfield's name in front of the Candy's mirror together. At first they all said no way, but after a little confusing, they did it. This is scary. Oh my gosh. So scary. The girls lit. Let me see their faces. They're all like singing, like, yeah, yeah. Girls, the girls lit some candles, turned out the lights, and stood in front of the mirror and said, Mary Whitfield 3 times and waited. No. Oh no. You didn't see it. Suddenly a frightening face appeared in the mirror, and Candy screamed, but nobody else did. She looked at her friends. Did you see that? But they all said no. There's Bloody Mary. Oh my gosh, is that really how she looks like? I'm scared to even look on the second one. When they all admitted that they said the name with their eyes closed, Candy was the only one who kept her eyes open. Oh my gosh! 2 long and frightening hands reached out from the mirror and grabbed Candy, pulling her inside of it. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Those are some sharp claws. Why is she that face? She should be the same face of her. And why is she going so close to the mirror? Wow, she's taller. Wow. This is actually scary. I'm scared. I'm scared for the next one. What if it's a jump scare? Now the girls could see Candy inside of the mirror and looking back at them. Only now Candy looks monstrous. I'm scared for the next one. I'm closing my eyes. Okay, scary. Now she's trapped forever for this mirror with me. Forever, yelled Mary Whitfield. She glared at the girls and let out a horrible scream before disappearing with Candy. I'm scared to close my eyes. No one ever saw or heard from Candy ever again. Close your eyes, y'all. Close your eyes. If you repeat her name 3 times in front of a mirror, no, don't do it. Yeah, guys, I agree. Don't do it. Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Oh my gosh, Bloody Mary. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was actually not that scary, actually. I just overreacted. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's me. Okay. That was scary. Wow. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell when you're done. Bye, guys!